It is no stranger to men of faith, who are driven to fight with a fury no king or sultan can inspire. From across the sands and the seas, they fight for the Holy Lands, to ensure the hell that is their lives will grant their passage into heaven.
Well, welcome one and all to Medieval Total War 2. Had the game when it first came out, had the first Medieval Total War as well, but I didn't really play this one because I thought, well, no, I played the old one and why should I play the new one really? But I missed out. I'm sure I missed out. There are loads of great campaigns in this that are really good. No powder and shot though, I'm afraid, or very little I think. Anyway, single player. I've practiced the first 4 turns of this, so I've got a rough idea of what I'm doing now. I wouldn't like to think I'm any kind of an expert, by the way. Crusaders campaign, and I'm going to choose the short game. I'm hoping Shogun is going to be out fairly soon, and I'm going to go for hard difficulty on both. I'm not going to have a battle time limit. This tells me generally about my own troops, sort of how good we are, etc. I'm doing the Kingdom of Jerusalem, as you can see. The Kingdom of Jerusalem as a Crusader state was founded at the end of the First Crusade in 1099. I'm reading the script that's there in front of me. Incorporating the county of Tripoli and considered by many to be the jewel of the Crusader kingdoms. Jerusalem is made up of Franks, native Christians, Jews, Orthodox Christians and Muslims. As a result, a certain degree of religious tolerance exists within Jerusalem, which is now ruled over by the crusading Franks. Now, I think it goes on to tell us something about this when the game starts anyway, so I'm not going to read out the whole thing. There's much more to be read out from there. If you have a look though at this, the overall campaign map, you can see by looking at these anyway what the different nations are, the ones at the top there, those shields. Here's the battle map, if you like, or should I say the crusading map really, I suppose, or certainly the campaigning map. Over here, these sort of golden coloured ones, that's Egypt. One of my objectives is to take Egypt. It says on here, eliminate factions Egypt, for all those who can't read it on the screen. Not saying there's anything wrong with you reading it, it's just that sometimes the screens aren't quite so readable when they go up on YouTube. And by the way, for all those people who think, am I American, am I Australian, am I New Zealand, am I this, and let's just get all those questions out of the way straight away. I'm English, I'm from the north of England, and I've got a fairly accentless English accent, really, I suppose. And my dialect is not really local. Lots of the people around me would say "eh up duck." That would be a typical thing for people to say in this area. They say, "Where's thou been?" and "What's thou doing?" and how's the lads and stuff like that. Those are the kind of expressions that are made in this area around here. So anybody that's trying to actually find out where I am in the world, it's a bit difficult, but you can find traces certainly of the northern accents in the way that I speak, but very much English. And you could say what sort of, when I say north, I'm not right up north like Newcastle or any areas like that. I don't know, various other areas that are up there. I'm in the sort of like the middle of the north area, which I'd say, you know, Manchester, Sheffield, Leeds, you know, sort of all that sort of area. My family have always come from those kind of areas, particularly around the Stockport area is where most of my ancestors hail from. So anyway, I hope that clears that one up. We don't have any more questions about that. So Egypt there, we've got Jerusalem here. These are the ones that I highlighted, the sort of white one. It looks icy to me on here at the moment. You can see this kingdom here. This one is split, yeah, and this is the kingdom of Turkey. That's the one. If I look at the shields at the top there, you see the Turks on there. Over here you can see the Principality of Antioch, and then over here the Byzantines. That's these here, the Byzantine Empire, right? I'm rather hoping that these are going to be friends of mine. I don't expect the Turks to be friends, mind you, but they're quite a distance away from me, so I'm hoping, since I only have to take 15 areas and I have to wipe out Egypt as well, then by the time I've taken a few of these, say 3 of those, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, plus the ones I already have, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, that would be 16, wouldn't it? So I think that ought to be enough, really, the Jerusalem campaign for me to take Egypt and 1 or 2 other places as well. But we'll do that on hard and see how we go. Okay, hope you enjoy it. There's going to be a bit of a preamble now where it shows some pictures and tells you all about the what happened in the period. And I should mention something about that. There are wars all over the place, and Muslims and Christians and everything, so it's perhaps not the best one to choose for that reason. But yeah, if there are any Christians out there watching this wanting to kill Muslims, then that's stupid. And if there are any Muslims out there that think because I'm choosing this campaign that I want to kill Muslims, then that's stupid as well. Basically, it's a game, so live with it, hey? It happened a long, long time ago, whether you think it's still happening or not. But anyway, it's just a game to me, so I don't want any comments like that, please. You know, I really don't. But not that I get those. You know, it's been pretty good. It really has. We've all been decent chaps about all of this, really. But anyway, give it a start. Let's see where we go.
The Holy Lands, Outremer, a land of faith, a land of war. Byzantium, the majestic gateway to the East and the Crusades. The Principality of Antioch, a proud Crusader state and home to the Hospitallers. Jerusalem, the holy city, a kingdom forged by blood, steel, and faith. A place revered by the faithful and coveted by many. In the east, the mighty Seljuks, led by Nur-ed-Din, fighting to drive the accursed Crusaders into the sea. And to the south rises the cunning Salah al-Din, builder of an empire ready to grind the Crusaders into the desert sands. This is a time of faith, a time of battle, a time of total war.
And if Aladdin is wanting total war, then that's certainly... If Aladdin is wanting total war, then that's certainly what he's going to get from me. So, here we go. We're starting the game now. Like I said, I've got the first 4 turns all planned out, and somebody said to me, hey, why don't you just put some on? Well, normally I'd learn the whole game, see how I was going to do it, and then show you how it's done, you know, or how I did it really, and then you can make your own decision about how you want to do it. But anyway, I've only got 4 or 5 places. I'm going to whack through everywhere. I've got Ascalon that I'm going to start with. That's this place here. It's going to be a defensive place for me, so I'm going to build a wooden castle. Wooden castles enable me to... Oops, wrong place. Wooden castles enable me to repel attacks, and that's a risky area for me, that one there. It also allows me to get knights and things, but it doesn't increase my revenue by very much. You do get revenue, but not a great deal from them. From there, wooden castle, I'm hoping to get Knights of Jerusalem eventually. Okay, over in Arsuf, let's move it along on the right there, that little arrow. Come to Arsuf, I'm going to get myself a wooden castle there as well. Yep, you get the impression I'm going to go the warlike path with this one. And the next one, we're in Jerusalem. That's my big place. I'm going to go for a ballista maker here. The main reason I'm going for a ballista maker is because I want to be able to attack some towns, and I want to attack them quicker than having to wait to build my own siege or assault equipment when I get there. Okay, I'm going to up the tax rate on that one as well while I'm there. because that was at 140. Now it's down to 115 public order, but it substantially increases my income, something that's important to me in the short term. Also, I need some troops, basically just to man the places that I'm going to take over. And an assassin is a rather nice thing to have as well, because he lights up an area like a bit like a spy will do, and also kill off any priests that you're going to send into my area in order to convert my population and make my people less happy than I'd like them to be. Okay, so that seems to be everything that I've got on there for Jerusalem. If I go over now to Acre, which is this one here. Should be on the construction one really, shouldn't I? There we go. And in Acre I'm going to have a shipwright in here. Main reason why I want a shipwright is you don't fight sea battles in this. Well, you don't fight them manually yourself. You don't go onto the battle map with them. It's simply auto-resolved, so I need to make sure I've got loads and loads of ships to be able to fight it, because if I can't fight the battles myself, I could lose them. I hate losing sea battles. It's one of the most disappointing things about this game. I can't do sea battles, but anyway, I might even be disappointed that I can't fire cannons anyway, you know, because that's what I enjoy so much. So quite enjoy the more modern, you know, Age of Sail than this. But anyhow, so I shouldn't complain. Starting it off complaining already, aren't I? Moaning and complaining as I do.